What's up, everybody? What's going on? We got another Splatoon 2 stream. I've just been really feeling that game. Let me go ahead and make a let me tweet about it real quick. Gotta tell all 3 of my followers that I am live. Every time I make one of these tweets, I manually type out my Twitch URL. All right. Tower control. I forget what tower control is. Let's see. Alright, rank battles. Okay, you've got to ride the tower. Okay. I'm going to, before we go much further, I'm going to do a quick stream check. I've got some new, as you can see, I've got some new assets here. So I'm going to mute my mic and then I'm going to test to make sure our sound's working. Just a second. Guys, I think OBS is it's harder to get set up, but I really like it. I really like it. This is good. I like all these little features and things I can do. So as you can see, I kind of made some new like overlay stuff here for the channel. You can see up in the top left, I've got like a little, looks like a little window for the for my webcam input, which is pretty cool. And also at the bottom right, I've got my little name plaque, and also my Twitch handle or my Twitter handle, which is cool. Nice little feature. I like it. If it starts getting in the way, let me know, and I can take down. I set them up as separate elements, so I can take them away individually. But alright, so this is the first time I've been playing this game mode in the past few years. So this is going to take a little bit of... This is going to take a little something to get going again. Alright, looks like we're getting flanked. Got a booyah bomb and a splash down there. I think this is a game mode from Splatoon 1. So I'm a little bit more, I guess, I've got a little bit more residual memory than I would with some of these other newer game modes. I don't remember if the clam game mode was in Splatoon 1, but I definitely know I'm not a fan of it. I think it's the one I understand the least. So I gotta get my stance here. That's one thing, you're playing motion controls, there's a stance you have to sit with in your chair. Okay, I got the splat. I stayed in there longer than I probably should have. I was really wanting to. I'm scared, guys. I'm a pretty long-range weapon type. I just riding it. I honestly, like, not much I could have done there. All right. Oof. I did definitely get it further than we had gotten it before. As in, I was the first one to actually get on it. I think the rest of the team was a little bit scared of it. Come on. Nah, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah, the hammer. It seems like it's the most OP in terms of combat. Guys, I think this isn't looking too good. There we go. Alright, I'm just gonna zone one. I'm gonna try to zone him out here. Come on, come on. Wait, pauses at the checkpoint. Hey, that was a good push. That was a good push. Ah. I have to use my range here to get the advantage. Got another one. There we go, there we go. Oh! I can't see what's going on. I wish I could control the camera a little bit better afterwards. I'm just jumping in. We don't have any time. I gotta do something. That ended up being the right move. They got us. I will say I don't feel too bad about that one in terms of where it ended up there at the end. Looks like I forgot to connect my Ethernet cable. Yikes. Give me a second here. Will this be a smooth transition? See you on the other side. Oh. I think we're good. I got the Ethernet cable connected. Didn't drop the stream. Alright, I'm gonna pull down. I'm looking at the not the waveforms, but I'm gonna pull down my mic just a little bit. Test, test. Still in the red. There we go. A little bit higher than that. A little bit lower. Okay. As much as I really like OBS, it is a little bit of a pain whenever you reconnect, disconnect and reconnect stuff. I gotta pull the mic down. It's hitting the red pretty quickly. You guys let me know if there's any audio issues, please, because I do a quick audio check to begin with, but it's not comprehensive. Especially as I hit different parts of the game, the audio might behave differently. Alright. McDonald's. Alright. Sponsored by McDonald's. Alright. Gotcha. Man. That Bloblobber's. It's fresh, man. They immediately turned around and found me. Hey guys, welcome to the chat. Appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. You know, I think it's really easy whenever you watch streams, you just assume whoever's on the stream is better at video games than you. I am not going to say that I am. Okay, they're coming in hard. My gosh, that Bloblobber that was a one-hit kill. I mean, I had to get hit with the entire stream, right? But like, close up, that's deadly. That's really frustrating. You got a guy with a splat roller right in front of you. You got a longer ranged weapon, and they're just eating all of your hits. That is frustrating. I can't get anywhere whenever I've got that guy standing right in front of me like that. Just like in the moment, he probably didn't realize what he was doing. We're just not getting anywhere. I'm gonna start. This is my first couple matches, but I need to come up with a strategy. Like I said, this is my first time playing this game mode in like 2 years, so I need to come up with a strategy. I had to stay in on that. What is my team doing? Are they engaging the objective? So I can't effectively take that. I can't. This weapon, I don't know if it's on me for having bad weapon choice. I can't effectively take the objective because I'm consistently not able to do close range combat. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna go get a drink. Alright, I'm back. New strat. Got two. Holy shit, we got a new follower. Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that. I need to get notifications set up where it shows me who it was, but thank you, I can't. It means a lot. Splatoon's not exactly the game it used to be in terms of popularity, so I really find a lot of joy in like streaming it and keeping it relevant in a way, you know? Alright, so I can't fall into the trap at this pinch point. I did that really bad last time. I'm gonna have to go around a little bit. I'll take 2 splats. I need to start doing these jumps a little bit better. I need to get out of the way here. I need to play back. Does anyone have an eye on him? some very key splats. Almost got that one. There we go. Keep that pressure on. This is definitely still possible, for sure. Okay, I was going to say that if that's just a normal roller, that's broken as hell. But no, that's a roller dedicated to flinging long distances. So I think that's probably okay. That's not broken. We did a really good job there for one round, keeping the pressure on. Kind of lost our mojo here. I think we had to work enough too much. I'm definitely starting to learn this about myself. I'm one of those people that has to... Let me go ahead and drop the... what I have that called? Info overlay. Close that right now. I'm definitely... I'm finding I'm a player that has to... I get in streaks. And whenever I've got to warm up. You know. Alright. Thank you to the new follower. Appreciate you. Okay, so I could scrub this gear. Or I could just change. I'm gonna need to start saving some money, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change out of the gear that's full. So with this one, I'll switch into my Pharrell Williams hat. And I'll leave these on for now. Thanks guys for dropping by. Alright. So one thing, when you're playing motion controls, you really do have to kind of sit in the right angle to be able to, because what I do is I let the controller kind of hang between, I kind of let the controller hang between my legs a little bit. I gotta get that roll up. Alright, push, push, push. I haven't been utilizing my special enough, I don't think. There's a splat. I have to like let it hang between my legs so I have enough room to just like comfortably have that up and down motion for motion controls. It's to the point where like I don't know if motion controls are actually helping me or I'm just used to playing like that. I do have a tendency to like whenever I start getting like anxious, I will start wildly swinging. I have a hard time holding steady, which I think that taking the motion controls off would help. That charger and that charge? What is that? I forgot what they're called. The Gatling. Those are dangerous in the corner like that. I need to take some notes. Yeah, kind of. I also need to work on just getting ink coverage is not just for splat zones or turf war, I don't think. And I need to normalize like no, it's okay to just get turf inked up because it charges my special. And as we've talked about on previous streams, Ink Storm is very dangerous. Right there, I'm gonna pop it, I'm gonna back. Alright, I'm gonna move up now. It's a Gatling again, got him. Cost me, but got him. This marks the first time I think we've had the lead tonight. Ooh, bad spot. There's Splat. Ink up this turf. One special up. Splat. Charge. That's going to be a big ink storm. That's a big one. Backing out. Ink Storm. Bad angle, but it's up. Ink Storm definitely doing some work there. Come on. There we go. Let's go. Alright, we just gotta get him off of it and we win. I think that is the GG. This is GG. Just don't whip it. Come on. Alright guys, we stop playing around now. Okay. There we go. First win. My friend doesn't know what Splatoon is. Alright. I'm gonna scrub. Ooh, man, I just love that. Boom, there we go. So, I don't know. I'm thinking about buying getting a Canva subscription, and I could probably get the stuff I need to be made. And like, I've been talking to my coworkers, and they kind of normalize the idea of like using a subscription until you're kind of done with it, and then moving on. So like, I could maybe do that with Canva, because I've been making some kind of cool stuff on there, overlays and stuff, and there's some of it that like they would look better if I had the premium version. All right. No, don't. Oh, that's not what I want. I'm gonna put on my. I've got one piece of completed gear, and that's the shoes I just showed you. And I think I'm gonna wear that. I'm gonna use, because I'm playing ranked, right? So like, I kind of wanna have at least one piece of gear that's a completed set, and that's, I think I'm gonna make my ink resistance that piece of gear, especially because. Especially because this game mode is so heavily based in getting splats, you know? We get the little Wayne do-rag. The little Wayne. That's how white I am. I say the whole ass word, Little Wayne. Alright, let's get it. Oh, I look so goofy. This is what cultural appropriation. Whenever we talk about cultural appropriation, there's a picture of me wearing this. Oh God, it does look like it says Nintendo. That's pretty cool. I won't ever do that in game. I think it's super disrespectful. All right, man. I do not deserve to look that cool. So like, as somebody who used to weigh a lot, it really kind of hurts me to see people who have lost weight gain it back. And like, I don't have any problem with like a fat body, right? Like, I don't think people who are fat deserve to be hated. I just, as somebody who used to be there, I know not necessarily that I felt like my self-worth was down. That's not, you know, I don't necessarily condone other people thinking that way of themselves. I just am very self-conscious about it. Gotta get killed first. What I was gonna say is though, it does hurt for me to see people who worked really hard, and I guess that's where it hurts is knowing somebody worked very hard on something and seeing that it is no longer something they can be proud of, that their accomplishments have not totally disappeared, but been diminished. So, moving on right along from that subject, Splattershot Pro, one of my favorite weapons. It's a 3-hit kill. Or sorry, 3-hit splat. Because it's so few hits, whenever you do a special, like, those 4 hits. Anyway. Because it already has such a high power, I don't know how much, it's not, I don't think it's going to go from a 3-hit down to a 2-hit or something like that, you know? See, that was supposed to be calculated. I let him take it so then I could pull back and take it back. That's not really how that went. Because I kept just hitting that pole. I should have got down and went around if I wanted to pull that off. Stalled him out. I immediately got right back on the tower. Guys, am I the problem? Still confirmed. Got killed. No ink. Fellas, I ain't got no ink. There's a splat. I think I might be getting a little bit of lag. So I don't have a good Ethernet connection in the place where I stream at. I've got one for my laptop, you know, but I don't have one for my Switch. And I think I'm gonna need to remedy that. So I think probably after this match, I'm gonna go to my sweet Be Right Back screen that I made that plays some of the soundtrack. Also, just as a heads up, whenever you see the soundtrack playing, or you hear it, that is from the Splatoon, S-P-L-A-T-U-N-E, Splatoon, the original OST for the Splatoon 1 game. Yeah, I definitely think I'm getting some latency here. That's what happens when you play on Wi-Fi. You have a bad time. Not really having a terrible time right now. It's just there's sometimes it's like I get the kill confirm, wait, and then it works. Like I know I'm getting 3 shots. Like if we think back to that one time where I was talking about how this is a 3-shot kill, and then 4 shots in, and it's just now doing a kill confirm. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my sweet VRB screen that I have. Very proud of it. I'm going to stretch and try to see if I can stretch an Ethernet cable over my Switch. Professional Twitch streamer moment. And then I'm going to be back, and we will try this again with a little bit better. Have a little bit better timing. So let's go ahead and say nope to this. And then also, if you guys aren't aware, if you switch over Ethernet in the middle of a game that is actively connected to the internet, it will not work. You have to close the software and then reconnect. So, all right, I'm going to do that. I'll be right back. Stay with us. I will be back hopefully with a hardwired Ethernet connection. Okay. I have a, as you can see here, wired connection up here in the top, or sorry, up here in the top corner you can see. Wired connection right over there. So we are ready to go. Also behind me here, you can see how I've stretched the cable to be here. So then this can reach around the corner and connect to my my router. So we are on a hardwired connection. We'll see how that affects our gameplay here. So I've seen situations where people are playing like Smash Bros over, they're like doing a tournament, and one of the players is playing on a, ooh, that looks like a pretty cool hat. One of the players is playing on Wi-Fi connection, and like they try to make it work. It just doesn't. Oh, good for you, Basil. Bro, that killed Juice WRLD. Don't do that. Or that didn't kill Juice WRLD, but don't do drugs. I purposely have kept myself from looking at a lot of the pre-release stuff for Splatoon 3. I do that, like if there's a game I know I'm going to get, I won't watch a lot of the pre-release stuff. Alright, let's jump back in here. So, I don't know if you guys remember when the Switch first came out, there was a lot of Nintendo conjecture that this would be an esport. That if you go back and look at the pre-release information they had, they showed that it showed a stadium full of people, and then they've got like these groups of people, like they're having a team meeting inside of a parking garage for some reason, and then they're like, all right, let's go. And then they all go into this arena and they dock their Switch, they grab a Pro controller, and they're playing esports. I wish that would have actually happened. There's a lot of esports that I see that I don't get because I haven't tried them, but they just don't seem that appealing to me. Valorant is one of them. It's Ride the Tower. You don't have to tell me twice. Alright. Got it off. Yeah, there we go. So I'm still learning how to how I should work with team fights. Yep. I'm still trying to learn placement and how to engage, how to disengage, how to check my flank to make sure I'm not gonna get backboard. All this stuff I'm really working on how to super jump in without going to some place that's not really helpful. Okay, I'm gonna backdoor. I'm gonna see if I can flank. I don't like making that my entire strategy. This is one of those games that absolutely would have done well with some integrated system supported, not an app, voice communication. I genuinely believe that. I think that the lack of native voice support really hurts it. There we go. does the blaster can pop your own corners. It's pretty good. I think it's best to think about this. One thing I'm having a hard time doing is thinking about this in like a long-term situation. Like long-term, like short-term, it's really good to rush in. It's really good to like jump in and get the splats, get in there and get a lot of damage in. Long-term though, getting a team wipe is devastating. So playing a little bit more close to the chest, right, and being a little bit more concerned about longevity seems to be the way to go. I'm gonna try to get off this. That blaster right in their way. So we're winning. I'm not going to push it. Yeah. There's no, yeah. I think I'm going to start paying more attention to that. Watching, hey, we're winning. I'm going to pull back a little bit. I'm not going to let myself be part of a total party wipe. And that's where I think I need to play the Splattershot Pro. I think I do need to pull back. I definitely need to let that gap open up between me and the enemy. Because a lot of times they're playing these weapons that don't have the range that the Splattershot Pro does. So I'm going to try to make that part of what I'm doing here. I love the main power-up. I love the idea of it. I hate the look of this cosmetic, so I will not be using it, and other than just for this very utilitarian purpose. This isn't going to be my main outfit. Just because I think it looks cringy as fuck. Put that distance, yep. Boom, got it, alright. We're rolling. Special off. Keep a good distance, gotta back up, back up, back up. There we go. Double splat. I think I may be onto something. Heal up a little bit. Learning when to engage, when to disengage seems to be crucial. I'm finding out. I got splat out of that. Let me know if anyone knows a way to see stats. Like, I want to see how many splats I have. I don't know. Is there a way to do that? That's why you're still in the game. As soon as I see one of them, yeah, I'm back now. We're still winning, so I'm gonna keep playing back. See, I'm playing real conservative. Just trying to hold back here. Oh, we got somebody specifically targeting me. Okay. We still have the lead, but it's not by a lot. Shots. So me playing like this is good, but I need to be using that point sensor more. But because I wasn't engaging too hard, they definitely could have capitalized if we would have got a team wipe. If they would have done that in some way, because I wasn't helping push the objective deeper into enemy territory, that could have ended up poorly. I will say, since we had the bucket and we had the paintbrush on the team, I don't think I'm necessarily the guy that needs to be pushing. So I do think that maybe, I mean, we won, so I don't want to psychoanalyze this too hard, but I do feel like maybe the brushes could have been a little bit better there. Again, we won. I'm not going to complain. But I'm just trying to get some analysis on this. You see I'm having to hold my shoulders up. I'm just sitting them on the armrest, just so I can have this free rope motion of movement here with my wrist. So I do one YouTuber I really like, Laura Kate Dale. She talks about accessibility a lot. So gyro aiming is good, but it does create a little bit of a health accessibility issue. I think it also, I think it could lead to carpal tunnel a little bit easier. And also, if you're not somebody who has full range of motion, so not only, in order to play the game well, not only are we asking that you have range of motion with your thumbs, but now we're also asking that you have range of motion with your wrists. And that's just another place people have issues if they're trying to play the game. Make that of this. I wasn't able to pull out, but I was able to Get the ink storm off. Good first push. Hate whenever I spawn kill people because I know how frustrating that is, but it's also, it's like, gotta do it. I'm a heavy defensive player, so as soon as I see that they're coming in, I'm gonna pull back. Just try to keep distance. The super jump isn't going to save me any time. No, it's not. Absolutely did not save me any time. I actually lost me time. So, my plan for defense is failing. I don't know if I'm getting too engaging too much. Oh, that's not a blaster right there around the corner. I'm gonna pop that. Forward. Flat. Got another one on there? No, they don't. Got somebody else take it. Now I'm gonna pop it. Playing too deep there. Ink 82 JJ. Playing too deep. It's flat. It's flat. The power back. Let's push, push, push. Make sure we don't get back forward like we did last time. Ink storm. That was one of those situations where I just had to jump in. Had to do it to him. I didn't do much. I definitely feel like this Ethernet connection is helping. I would be okay if we switched to a different game type. It's 8:44 here right now. I would definitely be okay if we switch over to different game type. As long as it's not like the Clam Blitz or something. Whoa, okay. New games for Nintendo Switch Online members just dropped. Dig Dug 2. I only have played the original. I didn't know there was a sequel. Oh, apparently there's a global test fire for Splatoon 3 coming up here soon. Like I said, I try to stay away from pre-release coverage. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to to watch some pre-release stuff here on stream. I don't think I'm gonna do it yet though, because I haven't set up this the thing. That's one thing. OBS, you have to set up the streams in advance or the things in advance. Aggressive than I have here, but just because I want to push this advantage. Great play by Atomic there on the dualies. Let me see. No. I was going to try to jump in, but I'm not going to just jump in for immediate death. Great play by Atomic on the dualies there. Hats off to them. That was great. A triple splat. I think that point sensor is going to be invaluable whenever it comes to I got Atomic there. I'm proud of that one, knowing how good Atomic is. Splat. Very buoy up on there. I just have Atomic's number at this point. I'm gonna use that to try to push that. So, I'm gonna be honest guys, we don't really have to push too terribly hard right now. We can just kind of hold. Let's just not get wiped. We don't even have to make very good plays, just as long as we're not the worst. I think we got it. Yeah, I'm absolutely countering Atomic right now just because they're, you know, understandably slow, so they're having to get up and that's the thing with the dualies is that you got to get up in somebody's face and you've got to be above the paint to do so. Whereas with the Splattershot Pro, you can really just sit up. You can go up and down in the ink. The dualies lose their purpose whenever you're having to be. Whenever you're below the ink. Big splats. Big poopy. Cover me, cover me. Yeah, there we go. So one thing that does kind of suck about this game, well, just I guess not this game, but just in general, it's just inherent. You know, whenever you see somebody jumping down, you need to be guarding them. You see somebody jumping down on your position, you need to be pulling back and watching to make sure that they don't get ganked as soon as they land. Because if you see somebody jumping to you, you just go past it and you know the enemy's behind you, you are leaving them to die. And that's a choice. And I know it sucks to have to go back and just sit there and wait for your team, right? But like, it's kind of part of it. Just kind of part of it. So I will say, yesterday we got a follower. Today we've gotten a follower. We are doing well. The only thing that we haven't gotten today that we did get yesterday, as of time of this part of the stream, we have not gotten. Is this atomic again? No, different dualies. Immediately going in for that back door, but we haven't gotten any kind of stream messages yet. But you guys know I'm a fan of. So I mean, if you guys want to chat in, I'm not gonna stop you. So I've been starting to watch a little bit of baseball. Well, not watch baseball, but I like to listen to baseball. It's like a good, like, head empty, no thoughts type of thing. Listening to the audio broadcast, like the radio broadcast of it. And whenever, and a lot of stuff that is relevant in normal sports is also kind of relevant in esports when it comes to your mentality. And one thing that the broadcaster said was that you've got to learn to turn the page whenever you're competing. You gotta let yesterday be yesterday and today be today. You gotta let and I think it's really applicable here. You've got to let the last game be the last game and not live in it. This game I'm doing pretty bad. Or we're doing pretty bad. I can't assign blame quite yet. I don't know where the blame lies. I don't know what part of the team is starting to fall apart. Something's up here. We got Atomic on dualies. They're doing a pretty good job. But I just don't feel like I'm getting these openings. But you got to be able to turn the page. So like this is really disheartening. We're losing pretty hard. But not letting that become, because as soon as I let them get that mental advantage, they get to snowball. If I keep my head clear, they have no advantage. We could still pull it through. But as soon as I start to let myself get affected by it, is whenever they start getting an advantage that we can't come back from. As soon as I let them get in my head. So that's something I'm trying to do. Turning the page. And that is my motivational speech for today. Oh my god! They're just chasing me across the map. Holy shit! I have just a hard time getting anything out of this momentum. I have a hard time capitalizing on that little bit of momentum we had. I think unless something big happens, I don't know what this guy's doing right here. Oh, he's going AFK. Oh, are they at checkpoint 3? Thank you, Splatoon 2. I think I might be doing that. I think I'll be playing the test fire. I think I will be. Maintained rank, there we go. That's all we need. Alright. Restroom break. Be right back. I'm back. I'm back. Alright. If anyone's new here, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Playing Splatoon 2, obviously. Ranked matches. Hope you like it here. If you like it here, make sure to hit subscribe. Or, wrong platform. I guess if you're watching the VOD, make sure you hit subscribe. But if you're watching this on Twitch, please hit follow. It really helps out the channel. Appreciate you very much. Here's another controversial, well, I guess not a controversial topic, it is a talking point. I don't know how I feel about whenever, if if I shoot ink in the direction of a teammate, that the ink just doesn't go through them, my teammate will block the ink. Like, you'd think since it's the same color ink, maybe it would push through. Alright, so that's not directly in the path of where it's going, but I kind of want to prime the area there. Wait. Alright. My strat for the Tenta-missiles is to just wait and then back up once they all lock in on my position. You see, my strategy is to play defensive again. I'm going to go ahead and we've got Splattershot Jr., we got a Brush, we got a Splattershot. I don't think I'm the person that needs to be diving the team, right? I need to be the person that's staying back and kind of clearing the way for them. So that's what I'm going to do. Did give up a lot of ground there, but it's also one of those things where I didn't want to get splatted. I should have kept backing up on that. We still have yet to have anyone on our team that really seems like they want to be the one to push. Yeah. I mean, the enemy team deserved that win. They just had better coordination. Hey, if you're new to the stream, thank you for showing up. Oh, we had to disconnect, so that's why. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate you being here. If you're a fan of Splatoon 2, I'm playing it a lot recently. Oh, thank God, multiplayer maps and modes have been updated. We're done. We're done with the tower shit. Let's go. If you're new here, please consider dropping a follow, maybe putting something in chat. Don't give me money in any way, shape, or form. Just interact. That's all I ask. That's fine. I updated I put Splatoon 2 ranked battles, Splat zones. There we go. So this is one of those game modes I think I'm better suited at. Let's take a pause for station identification. There we go. I do like how it fades in and out and it looks like a nice little, almost like a mix between a Windows XP and a Mac OS type icon. Alright, so if you guys have watched me the past couple days, you know this map is a little bit difficult for me. I never decided a strategy I liked with it. Now I've changed to playing defensively. That changes how I need to look at this map. How do I play defensively, or... Well, here's another thing. My defensive strategy was specifically for the last game type. because it would always come to me. If I play too defensive in this, we're not gonna get anything. I still think I will if I get engagement. I'm not gonna push. I'm gonna pull back. Because that's how I win fights. So once I get pushed over here, I definitely lack a way to get back into the fight without being in this pinch point. Wait. I love him getting closer on me. I think at that point I can't really fault myself for getting splatted. I need to fault myself for letting him get that close. I don't know how much I could have done there, but the issue wasn't me losing that close up battle. They shouldn't have gotten that close to begin with. That by the time they got that close, it was already over. Got me with dually squelchers. They have a little bit of longer distance for dualies. Again, one of those situations where I don't think that necessarily it was a misplay. Played a little bit better there. Pulled back whenever I saw him. Got an accidental splat there. That was nice. Got the high ground. Use beam. I just don't like being right here. I open myself up to a lot of flank potential. You know, say, I think I only got the one kill there. I don't think I got the two. I want to capitalize on that. Say, but now we got a charger down the middle of everything. Oh, I should have pulled back on that. Definitely should have pulled back on that. I don't know how this is gonna go. Gotta splat in, gotta splat in. Got 2 splats in. In control. We did lose it there for a second though, so we got, before tickets can go down, we do have to pay the penalty there. I believe it's 53 was what our penalty was set at. If they gain control, does our penalty go back up? We're getting ready to see right here. Yes, it does. So we were down to 27 seconds before we could start losing tickets again, and then oh yeah, good play. And then by losing them gaining control, the penalty went back. I didn't have the pushing power to get that to work. It was one of those things I was gonna have to push in, but it's a choke point, and I had about 3 people all staring at me. I can't push in like that. I think my only comment right now is if you can't play a charger, don't play it in ranked. I'm not gonna get too salty. I'm not going to get too bitter. But just as a general note, if you cannot play a charger, do not play in A+ ranked matches. Alright, let's do it. So whenever I used to play Splatoon, the original, I was always the guy with the worst internet because I was playing my Wii U on the Wi-Fi connection. And I don't think I ever hosted a match. Now that I'm on Ethernet, I might actually be hosting these matches. Which has no like substantive benefit. It's just a cool thing, like I know my internet is now good enough where I could be a host. Even though you have to pay for the network, I think. See that? See, I didn't let my guy get stranded. Even though you have to pay for network, I don't think they have dedicated servers. I still think it's based on like a host relationship type thing. Wait, and great ink storm there, helping hold it, lock it down. Easy win. Easy win. Let's go. S. Rank S, everybody. All right. Am I gonna be able to find a match now? Okay, so the other one, it seems like if you were like in A rank, you could go against A minus, A, or A plus. Okay. I was gonna say, am I gonna run into an issue where I can't find anybody to play with because it's only letting me go through this one rank of S? Guys, I don't think I've been S ranked since I played on the Wii U, maybe? This is big! I got an S rank, Baba Booey! What an old meme. Alright. So this game, the last game was defined by the team fights that happened early. It was defined by the spacing. It seems like this match will not be the same way. I'm not going to be able to get a double splat by just staying back. Sticking my nose out there. Just doing check behind me. Second ink storm off the match. Got control, back him out. They're still not doing any kind of back doors. Here we go. Let's see if I can catch him out over here. Yep. Do they have a disconnect? That did not feel like an S-rate game, necessarily. Just a reminder, if you guys like what we're watching, please make sure you follow the Twitch channel. Please make sure you subscribe on YouTube. Thank you. Okay, there we go. There we go. Nope out of this one. I think that we are... Did I use my last boost? Yes, I did. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get the next boost. The item I was wanting to level up. Let me see. I can't remember if these change as everything else does, or if these are daily. Okay, so these have not changed. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Ninja Squid. Ability I'm not necessarily familiar with. Let me see if I have the Nintendo Switch Online app. Nintendo... I do. Did they... They might have discontinued... this game-specific service for Splatoon 2. They have not. So you can see here, this is Splatnet. I have like a little in-game ad for Salmon Run. Pretty cool. Actually, you know what's really cool? See that's flashing that's happening right there? That's Face ID. That's so cool. The webcam's picking it up. Okay, so Face ID, the thing that scans your face to allow you into the phone, it's detecting to see if I'm still looking at the phone. That's infrared. You can't see that with the naked eye, but there it is. So cool. Love stuff like that. Okay. So they have specific items in the shop that you can't get in game. There's one that I do seem to like here. The Reggae Tea. I'll flip it around so you can see it. Reggae Tea, right there. And you can go down here to the order button. Ordered. Okay. So, and I don't know, you guys might be familiar with this already. This might not be any news to you. But you go over here, order status, not showing up. Okay, so I think I might have to reload the plaza. So here's that thing I unlocked. I love wearing polos in real life. I really do. So while I'm charging that, like that's something I'm working on right here. But, oh hey, I already have the Reggae Tea. So whenever I get it, it's going to ask if I want to swap for cash. Yes, this is what I'm wearing. This here is the goal. I don't think that I think I might actually put it in the tags. I'm autistic. I'd love to be able to wear a big old pair of noise-canceling headphones that kind of look like my AirPods Max, you know? They kind of look like my AirPods. I like that. It's pretty cool. They do literally have noise cancelers, but those don't really look like my AirPods that much. They look more like whenever you go to like a gun range or something. So I won't be using those. The designer headphones look more like my AirPods. Sorry. So you see this, the power up it has, sub power up, upgrade sub weapon. I'm going to get that over here in the boost section. Somebody needs to make sure this person is okay. Sub power up. This is what I need. Yes, please. Alright. Oh, Splatnet order, I'm sorry. So here we go, thermal ink. I like the thermal ink. Okay. Let's clean that up. Next thing I'm going to do is switch out. I like this shirt, but I'm going to switch something that has more open slots available. I'll switch to the reggae shirt for right now. These shoes, though, they're in-game for sure. But what does this do? I'm going to switch to a different pair of shoes with more open slots on it, so I can better make use of my my boost. I'm going to use these. I actually had a pair of Osiris shoes in high school that looked exactly like this pair of shoes I'm wearing. They're gold, they were huge, they were hideous. Part of me wishes I would have powered these up rather than the red ones, because I did literally own a pair of shoes identical to these. That's alright. So I wonder if this 20 boost is for 20 games. It increases the ability, because it increases your chances of getting the sub power up. Oh my god. No bitches, question mark? It increases your ability to get sub power up, but that's only going to happen whenever I level up. Let me go ahead and pull down my info box here. I love the fade out like that. But it only is going to affect my whenever I level up. Right? So like, if I've got this for 20 matches, but then after the first and second item, it takes me 5 matches of winning to level up and get a new chunk in my slots, then I kind of almost burned that power up, you know? It's not helping me. I don't think it's helping me earn chunks any faster. It might be. We'll see. Alright, we're in control. Taking the lead, so I'm going to back up a little bit. Lost control. They're in control. Definitely feel backdoor Tim coming on here. Yeah, well, I just missed it. Got zoned. Got zoned pretty hard. So now we see, does that help me level up Chunksy faster? Maybe? The answer is maybe. I don't know. It said times 1.5. So maybe that's getting me times 1.5 XP boost towards my chunks. Please make sure you follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter. See when I go live. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't done that already. Thank you very much. Alright. Oh, I forgot to. I think I clicked it twice. Promo out. Alright. Been doing this Twitch thing for a couple weeks now. I'm not like depressingly disappointed with the progress either. We've gotten some interaction. And you know, and I think I talked about this before. I wish I would have kept going all those times I tried whenever I was younger. Back in 2016 when I tried doing YouTube and gave up on it very quickly, whenever I didn't put any like effort into like the things I was making, I wish I would have kept going rather than giving up, because it just takes longevity. It just takes keep trying. Sometimes, like I've said this before, if you're watching these VODs, you're gonna hear a lot of repeated stuff. Because what I mean. Like, what do you say whenever no one's talking? What do you say whenever you're talking to a wall? What do you say when I think your viewers are all bots? You know? So like, you will say some stuff over and over again. That's fine. You're talking to yourself. I will say, on the subject of my autism, I have went to classes for socialization. That guy, oh, we got a ditto match here. We got a ditto match. He's got the same gun. Okay. Alright. Get control, give him that penalty. We might, no. Another wipe. Another wipe. Anyway, you know, whenever you live alone, you kind of have to be able to continue a train of thought without bouncing off of somebody else. I deserve a crack. I got KO'd twice in a row. You gotta keep a train of thought going. You gotta be able to interact with kind of yourself, honestly. Like, you have to be able to not let yourself fall into like a loneliness cycle, So I think I'm better equipped now to do streaming and get through this chunk in the middle than I ever have been in my life. I got a comment on one of my Deus Ex playthrough videos the other day. Just a comment saying, "Love the video." That's all it took. It's crazy how much that stuff means. Just little innocuous comments. Got a lot of chargers on our team. Not great because they kind of occupy the same space strategically that I do. In terms of hanging back, not pushing too hard, not getting in the middle of the fight. They occupy very similar space. So this is definitely going to be one of those games where I'm doing a lot, I feel like. If we even get that far. Was he just like straight up invincible there? Those are just direct hits after direct hits. We trigger their penalty on the tickets, which bought us some time. If we do get wiped, it's not going to be an immediate wipe. Got it off. There we go. Very important ink storm right there. Yeah, it's good. It's a bummer, but what are you gonna do? We definitely have hit another tier of competition. We went to S rank. And they're not pushovers. They're definitely not pushovers, for sure. I think I got about 25 minutes left in me on this stream. Do a quick test of my other scene here. Okay, it's working. All right. They're also me trying to build, get items without any slots on them. Definitely does affect my play in subtle ways. Stressing the zone here so they can't just fly right in. Here they come. So whenever they get their chargers, it's forcing me to engage them on their terms, which I need to practice against chargers more, which is becoming clearly apparent by this. I need to practice against chargers more. How do I engage a charger with the Splattershot Pro? They outrange me, so I can't just do my normal pull back and hit them with and kind of kite them, That's not gonna work. What I just did isn't gonna work. And we got another follower today. That feels great. Yeah, this isn't working. Oh yeah, that's a solid build that they've got right there. Let's gain. Okay. There we go. There's a big splat. Big splat. Let's rally. Let's rally. There's the second big splat. Almost got another one. Big possession there. Might be a terrible idea. It is. Getting a little bit overzealous with those super jumps. After watching this team play, I think the best. I'm not gonna go up to the left like I normally do. I think I'm gonna just sit here and play defense. All right, that's the first time they've punished me for just chilling out there. Very good flank by Doff Rocket. You're in control, okay. Alright. Doffrock is really guarding that zone. Yup. Guys, S rank is just a little bit too difficult for me right now. So what I'm going to do, the little time I've left on stream, I'm going to pull out of ranked battles right now. Like I said, I'm definitely somebody, learning how to turn the page is hard for me. So I'm definitely somebody who falls into the trap of snowballing downhill, or whatever one, I was going to say uphill. Snowballing in a negative direction. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the name. We're going to go back to Turf War. Difference is, whenever I switch over to Turf War, I typically change my weapon. I'm not going to do that here. I'm going to stay with the Splattershot Pro, and I'm going to ride it, and I'm going to try to figure this out. Going kind of crazy. Have my second beer on a work night. I got one of those. It's a 16 ounce, so it's like 2 of those is like almost 3 normal size 12 ounce beers. So definitely might not finish that one. My issue I've had with the Splattershot Pro during Turf War is I'm not able to consistently like just cover like a ton of ground. So this is definitely going to be good practice for me, because it definitely has the ability to. I just have to change my mindset of what it means to cover a bunch of ground. Gotcha. I need to leave myself. I need to keep myself from getting put in like pinched off corners there. I need to be in these more wide open areas. Oh, if I could stop that, that'd be great. Those things are terrifying. You see how these things just slowly march to me? Holy shit. Practice for team fights here. Engage, disengage, engage, disengage. This is a bad spot for me with this weapon, but I'm gonna try something out here. So also, one thing, whenever you have a long-range weapon, you can very easily telegraph where you are to the enemy team. That was always the fight I was going to win right there. There we go. Let's get some chunks. One of them was sub up. That's good. I'll take it. I'll take it. If you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe. Please follow. Do whatever the interaction is for the platform of choice that you are on. Very much appreciate it. Helps me out so much. Please leave a chat if you're watching live. Please leave a comment if you're watching the VOD. Again, interaction is my currency. I appreciate every little bit of interaction I get. I do not take it for granted. Thank you everybody who shows up for these. It's very nice. Have a good time. And now, oh, we might not have time for the Twitter drama read. Oh, I've got a big news story after this. So I'll go ahead and I'll preface the before I necessarily read the news story out. The subject matter is Joy-Con drift. Something that, as a very, very big fan of the Switch, is 100% my least favorite part. I've spent literal hundreds of dollars on Joy-Con alternatives, replacement Joy-Cons. I've spent a lot of money on parts because the turnaround time for their Switch repair process I found to be untenable. So I will have quite a bit to say about this after this match. Where do we need to get? We got a zone over here that needs to get inked. I will say, again, before I necessarily start the news story off proper, how has it gone this long? This Joy-Con drift issues were identified less than a year after launch. How are we still here? How is this still a thing we're talking about? How is this still something that's relevant? Why are they letting it? Why didn't they make a revision by now? You know, like. Rest in peace. It baffles me that we're still having this issue. And yes, doing a recall at launch would have been very costly to them. It would have cost them a lot of money. It would have taken a lot of time. My argument is the amount of time and money that they have now wasted on this issue that could have been resolved already is asinine. And I know they've released, not only in the time since this issue is resolved, have they continued to release new Joy-Cons in different colors and configurations of Switches and these new Joy-Cons. They've also released different SKUs of the Switch itself. So they are now using the technology that was used for the Joy-Cons in the Switch Lite. They are now using the technology that is used in the Joy-Cons on the Switch OLED. These are issues that have not been remedied even in newer versions of the Switch. Okay, so here we go. Nothing's come of the cases so far. Axios reports, this is regarding the class action lawsuit. Which I'm gonna jump out of here to the lobby real quick so I can rant about this, and I'll jump back in. So, Axios reports that prior lawsuits have largely stalled out, quotes, and cases from 2019 to 2020 have been sent to arbitration for resolution. However, an interesting situation is developing in one particular case. In the case of Sanchez et al., I don't know what that means, et.al. I'm not a lawyer. In this case, Nintendo of America, based on information provided by lawyers for the family suing Nintendo, an arbitrator has been ruled that two mothers in this case can't proceed with a class action. Still, they're looking for things to continue. Nintendo lawyers have argued that children aren't in a position to sue. That's because they didn't purchase the Switch and allege no cognizable harm to themselves. Nintendo has also said that the new system owners are prompted to digitally agree to the console's end-user license agreement, which has an arbitration clause and a waiver pursuing class action lawsuits. Oh my god. The EULA must be accepted by someone over the age of 18 as well. Lawyers of the Sanchez case argue that the kids they're representing can't be bound by the EULA as they're minors. They're looking for the suit to proceed on behalf of the children after they put a 2012 hold pending the arbitration. A federal judge in California will now be looking into the matter tomorrow. Those have been keeping up with the Joy-Con drift. Those consumers have been taking issue with the fact that joystick on their controllers become faulty. The problem includes the Nintendo Switch system registering input even when the user isn't actually moving the thumbstick. While Nintendo has offered repairs, its president apologized. They can take that apology and shove it up their ass. This doesn't stop lawsuits from moving forward. That was by NintendoEverything.com. That's where I got that. So, I will say, I'm very excited about whatever the next console is going to end up being. I wish that they would fix this one. I wish that the Switch, the Joy-Con drift, is such an absolute stain on the reputation of the Switch. It tarnishes a legacy of a system that I think, as of right now, the Switch is my favorite console of all time. And I know that's kind of a bold statement. There's been so many good consoles. I love the PlayStation 1. I love the PlayStation 2 growing up as a kid. Those systems were great for the time that I had them. But there's a thing about stationary consoles that will always fall short with me. And you guys have seen me. I'm playing this game stationary, and I have been for hours. You've watched me. I don't necessarily always move around when I play, as evidenced by the fact I'm not moving around as I've been playing this. But the idea of investing that much for a game that I have to sit down and play at a TV, it feels like a bad investment to me, and I can't. There's just something viscerally about me that, like, I have a PlayStation 4. I would love to play Elden Ring. I don't really want to play it until it's on the Switch, if it ever comes to the Switch, because, like, I want to be able to play it handheld, and I want to be able to feel like I'm not locked down. I don't know. It's just like this weird thing with me. I really don't like being locked into sitting in a chair while I'm playing a system. I want to have the option to pick it up and go, lay in the bed and play. Now, the Joy-Cons I have, I say Joy-Cons, they're not Joy-Cons, they are the Hori Split Pad Pro. Don't have gyro. So this game is out for me to play handheld. But it would be nice to like the Pokemon game. I would love to be able to sit down, and I do like being able to go in there and play it in bed. And I like to play, if you guys saw my home screen, there's this game I played recently called, I think Procession of Calvary or something like that. Very good game. Whoa, okay. Continue to believe that hammer is overrated, or it's overpowered. Procession Calvary, that game is so good. I loved being able to play that on the TV, and it was fun to play on the TV, but being able to pick it up and just walk into my bedroom and lay down and play that thing while I was just relaxing over the weekend on the bed, it was a wonderful experience. Loved it. Very good game, by the way. I think I got it for like 11 bucks, or 12 bucks. It is on Game Pass if you have Xbox. So, I have been getting into watching baseball recently. I'm having some fun with that, honestly. It's probably the straightest thing I've done in a while, but I have fun with it. The MLB, the show, one of the most iconic games of my childhood, is coming to the Switch. It was a Sony exclusive for years, and it's coming to the Switch. I mean, it's coming to the Xbox as well. I used to have a PSP, because I used to be a PlayStation kid. Playing MLB The Show on the PSP was so fun. It was like console quality graphics on a handheld, because baseball games, they don't require a lot. Console quality graphics on a handheld. Perfect. It was so fun. The idea of being able to play that on my Switch is so enticing. Let me go ahead, now that I've got these right here, I'm gonna go ahead and pull these monsters off. This is the Splattershot Pro. I don't know if you guys have ever seen one of these before. These are ginormous compared to a normal Joy-Con. They're incredibly meaty. They're much easier to hold. It makes the Switch incredibly bulky. You lose, these cannot be played wirelessly. They have no gyro, they have no vibration, they have no NFC. They're very basic controllers. And it's a shame that I have to downgrade my experience because the Joy-Cons, oh yeah, we're back on the Joy-Cons again. Because the Joy-Cons are so inferior. I would love to be able to just have, like, that's one thing that this generation I think lacks, that the last generation of Nintendo handhelds had really well, and that is multi-sized options. And I guess we do have that with the Mini. So the Switch Lite is smaller, so we went in that direction, but they did not do anything bigger. So like the Switch OLED technically has a bigger screen, but the body's the same. I want something that is slim, but as big as, like, it's slim in terms of it's not, well, I don't even know if I need slim. I just want something that is as comfy as the Wii U gamepad and as portable as the current Switch. I don't know if that's going to happen, right? They worked, there's some sort of magic that they worked to make the Wii U gamepad as comfy as it is. It was, oh lord, it was so good. What an absolute trip it was, or an absolute great time it was. Oh, look, am I the lesbian now? I need to keep playing. What an absolutely great time it was, the Wii U. Again, it was a system I had to sit down and play. But yeah, the Switch, I think, is one of my favorite systems of all time. I know it's a high bar to reach. I've played a lot of systems, and I know this, like I said, the Switch definitely has its issues. But being able to play on the go, taking the great games from the Wii U and bringing them over, great. So one thing, now that we are playing Splatoon, let's have a Splatoon-themed conversation about the Wii U. Splatoon 1 was released in 2015. Splatoon 2 was released in 2017. That game did not get the time it deserved. Splatoon 2, released in 2017, has had 5 years of lifespan. Splatoon 1 had 2 years. Splatoon 2 is get the treatment I wish Splatoon would have also gotten. You know, like, Splatoon 2 is great, but man, Splatoon 1, very good game as well. I'm rambling. That's fine. Well, let's end on a win. Let's end on a win. I don't want to end on a bad note. Let's go out on top. We're changing gear. I think I'm not in a good headspace right now to be working on kill confirmations on with Splattershot Pro. I don't think I'm in a very good headspace for that. But I am, I think, good enough to be playing Turf War. I know I talked about it on stream before. But what do you guys think about that new Mario Kart DLC? I think, as remakes of the courses, it's fine. I think it is exactly what they said it was going to be, and nothing more. I'm not going to say nothing less. I feel like you could have interpreted what they said it was going to be and assumed that there's going to be something a little bit better. So I won't say nothing less, because I think that you could interpret and say that it is less than what we were expecting. But it is, I think it is exactly what we were going to get. Just a little bit disappointing. Just a little bit plain. Just a little bit uninspired, I think. And I say just a little bit, and that's not, I sound passive aggressive when I say that. I genuinely think it is not aggressively bad in any way. I think it is just, oh, I don't think I'm gonna do it. That was a good shot. I think it is just as, I think the only thing aggressive about it is how average it is. And I think also it kind of cements we're going to have to get used to Mario Kart Tour's legacy being included. Whenever we talk about Mario Kart, we're going to also have to talk about Mario Kart Tour. Because here it is, and it has now made it into the game itself. We are no longer in a place where we can act like Mario Kart Tour doesn't exist like we can with all the other mobile games that Nintendo puts out. Which is a shame, because if there was one of their mobile games I wanted to fail, it was Mario Kart Tour. And the reason is because it is so absolutely bereft of scruples. It does not care that it is scamming you, that all that digital currency is negatively affecting its neurodivergent audience. It doesn't give a shit. It wants your money and it doesn't care about you. And that game, one thing I've always felt about Mario Kart as a series, and specifically Mario Kart 8, is that I feel like you get your money's worth. I bought Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. And then whenever it came out on the Switch, I bought it again. And whenever I had it on the Wii U, I bought the DLC. And when Deluxe came out, I bought the whole game again. And I didn't think that the DLC for Mario Kart 8 was a bad deal. You got a lot for that DLC. This thing is about the same price, right? But they weren't remastered tracks. These were redesigned. These are new tracks. Lots of new tracks. And I think that we did have some ones that came over again. I'm gonna play one more match. We'll see if we get one more win. We did have one. We did have some come over, I believe. Now I think about it. But each one of them was redesigned for the Wii U system. You know. They were reimagined. They used the anti-gravity, which none of the new tracks do. They had Mario Kart 8 DNA. And I think that's just... It was cool. The DLC was cool. The weird part about the Wii U DLC is the Mercedes-Benz promotion. And now that the Mercedes-Benz promotion happened, those vehicles ended up making it into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's weird to have licensed vehicles sitting amongst all the goofy ATVs made out of teddy bears and the funny looking cars and all this stuff that is very cartoonish and over the top, and then you just have an actual Mercedes-Benz in there of the time period of which the game came out, right? So it's it's not even really a new car, and one of them is just a sedan, and they just cut the top off of it and you sit inside of it. You guys know, you guys have played Mario Kart 8. It is one of the most popular games of all time, I believe. Mario Kart 8 is. Because now that Deluxe has come out, it has been such an absolute killer app on the Switch. I don't know, are they, whenever they do these comparisons, are they adding in the totals from the Wii U as well? Because if you add in the Wii U sales and the Switch sales, technically different game, because one's Deluxe and one was the base game, right? But that's a lot. That's a lot. I'm a big fan of Splattershot Jr. in this, just because and the reason I like it so much is just because it makes such a satisfying pattern on the ground. You're not going to win any kind of team fights with it, and that's okay, honestly. I don't use it because it's good in fights. I use it because look how evenly it spreads. Look how aesthetically pleasing that is. How wide the spread is. It doesn't go very far. The spread's wide. The shots are weak against enemies. Just look at that spread. Honestly, that was a pretty quick kill. Because they were right in my face, right? If I was playing the Splattershot Pro, I wouldn't have got that. I wouldn't have got that kill. I also, there's something to be said for all of these little things happening on the side of the map that you're always flying past. I think there's a way to go into these maps and just look around. I think I kind of want to do that at one point. Maybe I'll do that one night first stream, and that'll just be a theme at first. You know, we can get back into the matches after that. But there's a total of I think, because you can go into a practice mode. For 6 different maps, I believe. Because there's Turf War, there's Ranked, and then there's the League battles. Alright, I am having a lot of fun. I really am. But I do have to work tomorrow. Damn capitalism, you know? There we go. We've just received 3 chunks we were looking for in these couple of games. I think that can... I don't like that splat zone having 2 cracks in it and just sitting there. That's pretty good. Alright, we're gonna scrub these. Gonna scrub that. We got enough for 2 more scrubs. We are looking for sub power up. Do we have anything that has at least 2 of those on it? There's a 1. No. Not in shoes. Let's go to shirts. Anything that has 2 sub power ups. Nothing there. Alright, let's try hats. Or head. Looking for 2 sub power ups. This one's got 1. That's got 1. 1 here. Nothing with 2. Let's go ahead and go usability chunks. Let's see how many. We got a long ways to go. A long ways to go. Bomb defense up. That's something we could almost do right now. Do I have anything that looks kind of cute that's got... Oh no, I can't say cute. Oh my god. Anything that... Bomb defense up. Everything with bomb defense is ugly. Looking for bomb defense. Bomb defense. What's this? Increases respawn time and special gauge spawn penalty for you and any player you splat. That's a real risk reward there, isn't it? Let's see if they've got anything over here that's got bomb defense up. I would like to have like a, even if I don't use it all the time, having a bomb defense up item, that would be useful to have. You know, like... No, not there. Not there, and I'm not changing my shoes out. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'll check Splatnet real quick. Do we have anything that's bomb defense up? We do not. Okay. So we have this jacket. We have this jacket, so we've got some ugly jackets. That shirt's kind of cool. So there's no such thing as a ninja squid ability chunk. There's just not. But okay, we're playing one more game. I'm gonna try Ninja Squid out and see how I like it. It might be a really good thing to use. It might be good in ranked. I wear polos. I love polos. I'm not gonna play ranked right now. I'm gonna play one more Turf War. But I'm going to test this out and see how I like it. I probably drank this too fast. I probably shouldn't make this call while I'm drunk because these abilities are definitely difficult to. These ability chunks are difficult to collect. And I might just want to be on the lookout for a polo that's got a better ability on it, rather than trying to make this work. But I'll try. Ninja Squid might be something that, because there are these abilities that you don't necessarily get chunks for, that are beneficial. Alright, so here we go. We're eking this up. Oh, that is really good. You're slower. My feelings right now are on Ninja Squid. That's really good. I really like it. I really like that ability. I'm just totally invis. I'm just gone. The only way they could see me is with a point sensor. The biggest downside of it is that it severely slows. Look at that. Nothing. It slows your speed in the ink. But they would lose me. They would be looking for my ink trails. they wouldn't be able to find it. I mean that time didn't help, you know. But I get in the ink, I'm just gone. Which for a game mode that encourages splats and me getting away, what I'm gonna do is I'm not going to do it tonight. So I'm getting ready to stop playing anyway. I'm gonna review the footage probably whenever I'm sober, and then I'm gonna go back and say, hey, is this good enough to make it to make it work? Is this worth trying? I'm just getting out of here. I'm just getting out of here. Nobody knows I'm here. Except for that guy. We have lost this game. Guys, I'm a little bit drunk now. I liked it. I'm gonna review it. I'm gonna wait till I'm 100% sober, and then see if I still like that idea in the morning. You know, because that would be helpful. And maybe tomorrow I can even use it in ranked. So let's go through real quick before I cut the stream off. I can kind of show you some games I like. Pokemon, obviously. Procession of Cavalry, great one. Smash Bros. Haven't played this one ever. Leisure Suit Larry, these are some more point-and-click games I like. Monster Hunter Rise, I wish I wouldn't have bought that. I might actually trade that in for MLB The Show. Maybe. Animal Crossing, my villagers probably hate me at this point. You know, Mario Party might be a fun game to stream. I think it would be. I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be the day after. Mario Party is going to be probably a fun game to stream. To the person who left the wonderful comment about the Deus Ex stream being fun to watch, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I've got a capture card since then. I don't know if the Deus Ex playthrough is ever going to finish. It was like a whim that I had. I wanted to play it, and now I kind of don't. So, you guys want to see something cool? Check this shit out. My controller's green. When the Switch first came out, there was a small program you could download. Look, it's just a normal Pro controller. There's a small program you could download that would communicate with the Bluetooth chip in the device, and you could alter some of the metadata that would show you, that would tell the Switch what color the controller was. You can do this with not just Pro controllers. You can do it with Joy-Cons as well. Let me go ahead and pull out a Joy-Con here. Let me pull one of these guys out. These, the original Joy-Cons that came with the Switch. Can you see me? I don't know. Go ahead and connect these over. There it is. There's one green one. The other green one. Pretty cool, right? You can tell I don't use Joy-Cons. Yeah, I just thought that was a fun little thing, you know? So I'm going to go ahead and disconnect these guys. Now, because there's no Bluetooth chip in the SplitPad Pro, I can't change those. I would like to be able to change them, but whenever I connect these, I don't even know if it's going to show as connected. Yeah, it does. They're just gray. They don't have Bluetooth chips in them. I can't run that program. They also don't have batteries, as you see, because they don't show up as a having any batteries right there. But anyway, this stream has gone on for far too long. I think I'm going to cut it off here. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you to the new follower we got. I appreciate you. Let me go switch over to the Just Chatting stream. You can see my couch in the background. Is there anything there I don't want you to see? No, everything's cool. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you very much. Been nice hanging out with our view bot. And do you guys like this overlay? It's just there's Twitch TV up at the top. That's pretty cool, right? I kind of like it. I kind of like the aesthetic. Now I'm using Canva to do this, so I'm making these little images, and then you can't have transparent background, so I'm using Canva to do it, and then I'm loading up GIMP, and then I'm removing the background in certain places so I can put my face over it, which is pretty cool. So I've got this. I'm gonna switch over to the other one. Wasn't that cool? I like that. I like that little thing that I made. Another thing in Canva is free. Thinking about maybe buying the Pro, or at least doing 30 days of a free trial and making a bunch of assets. Because I'd like to match this top there where it says Twitch TV. I would love to make that match the actual scheme of my channel, like the red color. That'd be pretty cool. But anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up here for today. Thank you guys so much for showing up. Make sure you follow. Make sure you subscribe. I was going to say chat, but this is wrapping up. Make chat next time. We'll talk. Yeah. Appreciate you. See you next time.